Which brings us to the Rumble in Rocky Mount. Sometimes it takes a while for things to develop, like a good scary movie plot or a good football team. That's the case this week with the Blue Ridge District leaders squaring off. Eric Johnson was in Rocky Mount as both Lord Botetourt and Franklin County started out slowly this season, but they are both coming on like gangbusters. Eric.
That's exactly right, Appy. We told you earlier how both of these teams have really gone through growing pains since the start of the season. For LB, they told me it's something that they needed to humble themselves since the past few years has been filled with so much winning. Since then, accountability has been the key, and it was again tonight in Rocky Mount. Here we go to the highlights. Franklin County pumped up for this one. So were the Cavaliers. In fact, they were striking early and often. First offensive possession, it's a handoff to Andrew Gilbert. 15-yard rumble to the jungle for a 7-0 lead. After converting a 4th and 10, Eli fouls to Franklin County. Hits Nasir Holland. 23-yard catch and run is good for 6. PAT blocked, so it's a 1-point game. Then LB put on FedEx uniforms and did some ground shipping. Jakari nicely rattling off back-to-back touchdown runs for the Cavs. First a 25-yard scamper, then look at this 57-yard ramble to the promised land. 21-6 lead. Eagles able to burst through before halftime. Jalen Lee, you can't see me. Look at him go here. 80-yard house call. They trailed 35-13 at halftime. Different story in the second half. Franklin County put up 15 unanswered points. In fact, after big stops on defense, Lee finding the zone yet again. It's a 35-28 game. However, KJ Bratton had quite the night. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them in the 4th. Signed, sealed, delivered, and the Cavaliers are your winners, 49-28.
There's some things that we got to get out of our system. Getting a little bit better at being disciplined, not having so many penalties. We still got them, but man, there's a ton of improvement we still got to make before we get where we need to be. But we're getting there.
I mean, it's thunder and lightning. It's a 1-2 punch every game. You don't know what you're going to get. We got Gunnar Givens at a tight end. You don't know if he's going to get the ball. You don't know if I'm going to get the ball. Jakari, Bryce, and our line block's great. So, it's just a good team win.
Biggest story coming out of this one, steady improvement, as Coach Harless mentioned there. Wasn't necessarily pretty all night long. However, Cavaliers did get the job done. And, of course, a shout-out to Franklin County, a valiant comeback effort that they put on display tonight.